Living every day in your head for free. You can tap away, but I will not hear you scream. You can break your keys, spread your toxicity. Your world outside reality. In your room, a little hideaway. Would you let through? Enough to go insane. Living in the dark hasn't treated you well. You're building your own prison rage. Don't waste it on me. Spite. Life's telling you, don't waste it on me. Don't waste it on me. Spite. Life's telling you, don't waste it. I'm telling you, don't waste it. Life's telling you, don't waste it on me. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race.
Welcome to the Throttle Up Racing Network. We've got a good one for you tonight. This is the Pelican Snoballs Superspeedway Series, and this is their first race with us, but this is their second race of the season. Currently, Derek Regal quickest in practice, along with Tyler Lugo Victory up there top two. Tonight's race is the Ricky Bobby 133. It's going to be 50 laps. The cool thing about this Super Speedway series is they rotate the cars. It's Daytona, it's Talladega, it's iRacing Super Speedway, and then we run the Xfinity cars, the NASCAR Trucks, the Cup cars, the Next Gen cars. There's even a Car of Tomorrow race in here. But tonight, the Pelican Snoballs Super Speedway Series presents the Ricky Bobby 133, and tonight we are in the NASCAR Trucks. Let's take a ride with our quickest right now, Derek Regal. He's actually coming down the pit lane. Good looking car right there. Second quickest, the 29, the white and orange truck there. He's second quickest right now. We're reaching the final couple of minutes of practice. Tony Brennan in the 65, just behind him. He's fourth quickest. Josh Cole, he's out on track in the number 9. Will Witt moves up to third quickest. Chose that big red paint scheme because, you know, Ricky Bobby, he does a big red commercial in the movie. This is Brian Merle Jr. in the 74. He's currently 8th quickest. Michael Provault just in front of him in the 95. A real shiny red truck. That's an eye catcher right there. Steve Loving in the 27. He's 11th quickest. There's Derek Regal. He's our current fast pace setter. It's a different beast in the draft than when you're trying to qualify. We're down to just 20 seconds until we go qualify. So it will be interesting to see who gets out front. Who's going to start out front running 50 laps tonight? Now we'll go to qualifying. You got some familiar names in here if you watch the Throttle Up Racing Network, and this is one of them, Blake Giglio. In the league we cover on Sundays, he's the point leader. Has won 5 races in that league. In our league we cover on Saturday night, he's actually second in points. So this guy knows how to get it done. He's a young kid, just 15 years of age, and man, super fast Blake Giglio. Kyle Mays out there now in the 55. See what kind of laps he can put down. Steve Loving. in the 27. We'll get some of these guys starting to make their laps. Who's going to be the first to cross the line? I believe Blake was the first out, so he's coming back through the tri-oval here. Giglio 56.89 on his first lap. He'll head down to the inside line on his second lap, trying to get that momentum built up. Tyler Farrell comes out with a blistering pace. Cameron Austin now up ahead. Steve Loving and Derek Riegel both to first and second. Logan Hagerman comes out with a second place qualifying effort on his first lap. Blake comes around on his second lap, only moves up to 7th quickest. We'll watch Derek Riegel, fastest in practice, currently 4th on the board. He'll hold on to 4th spot. Actually, Kyle Mays comes up and knocks him off the 4th spot. Steve Loving will qualify on the pole right now. Logan Hagerman not able to better his position. 1/100th of a second separating the top two. Colin Willems in the 17. Comes around to get 7th quickest. Mike Fuller Jr. moves up to 3rd. Matthew Bussiere, I assume that's how you pronounce that in the 1. He's 14th. Carl Burke out there, 14th quickest. Tony Brennan up to 3rd. A quick lap for the number 65. Mark Shaver's on track in the 15. Todd Mays out there as well. Blake Kinsley in the 31. There's Todd Mays in the 25. Joseph Wright currently is 23rd quickest. Derek Chaput moves up to 12th on the board, number 37. TJ Floyd on track in the number 49. Types of red, white, and blue. Cody Moore comes around to get 27th quickest. TJ Floyd up to 23rd. Sylvan Seguin in the 66, currently 26th. Looks like we're going to have 37 truck field. Chaput coming around to finish his second lap. No, he's in the pits. He'll qualify 13th. TJ Floyd. Joseph Wright goes out and sets on the pole. A quick lap for Joseph Wright. Cody Moore 25th, quickest. Sylvan Seguin moves up to 19th. Michael Provolt sitting on the pit lane, hasn't went out to get a time lap yet. Cody Moore going to hang on to 25th. About 2 minutes left in qualifying. Like we've got 8 trucks choosing not to qualify. Gonna start in the back, be conservative. Cody Moore going out there getting his laps in. This is the Ricky Bobby 133. 50 laps in these NASCAR trucks. Should be a wild one. I know. As the latest that I've been racing on the Superspeedway in the trucks, they put on a great show. Kind of still the old style pack racing, what we like to see, what we expect to see when we go to a place like Talladega. Looks like we've got a Colin Willems fan and a Nick Mather fan. Willems qualifies 9th. Mather qualifies 21st. As we get going, we'll be going through the grid. Joseph Wright's your pole sitter. So we're ready for our 50-lap feature. Your pole sitter for this one, the number 82, Joseph Wright. Outside pole, Steve Loving in the 27. Logan Hagerman gonna roll off in 3rd spot. Tony Brennan, he'll start 4th. 5th spot is Mike Fuller Jr. Qualifying 6th is Kyle Mays in the 55. Derek Regal fastest in practice. A 7th place qualifying effort. Can he take that speed and put it in victory lane? Starting at 8th is Bobby Mays. Colin Willems in the 17. Gonna roll off 9th. 10th spot is Cameron Austin. In 11th, Keith Miller. James Kunkel in 12th. Derek Chaput in 13th. Dave Wright, 14th spot. Brian Merle Jr. in the 74 going to roll off 15th. Carl Burke in 16th. 17th, Mark Shavers. Matthew Bussiere in the 1, rolling off in 18th spot. Sylvan Seguin in 19th. 20th is Blake Giglio. Nick Mather starts 21st. Tyler Farrell, 22nd. Rolling off 23rd, Todd Mays in the 25. Outside of him is TJ Floyd. Let's pull up our grid. These cars get rolling off. TJ Floyd starts 24th. Cody Moore is 25th. 26th is Blake. 27th, Tyler Luga Vickery. 28th, Alan Warnacki. 29th, Josh Cole. 30th is Josh Hall. 31st, Will Witt. 32nd, Zach McBride. Dylan Reddy's going to be our race control tonight. Davis Dabini is 34th. 35th spot, Scott Hess. 36th is Michael Proval. And Brandon White and Cody Bullock going to round out our field in 37th and 38th. So a huge field tonight for this Super Speedway Series. 37 cars if we don't count our race control. As we look at our race info, 94 degrees on the track temp, 81 degrees here at Talladega. Joseph Wright gonna lead us to the green. This start will be on the green flag. Restarts will be on the leader. Wait for that green flag. There it is, green flag. 82 Joseph Wright leads us down. Steve Loving on the high side, Logan Hagerman down in the 7. See intensity on both those front two trucks. Two teammates lined up on the first and second on the inside line. And guys choosing to dip out and move to the back. They'll get back up into the line. Already 3 wide up front. Cody Brennan gets shuffled out. .52 Cody Moore is going to push him, try to go to the inside lane, but that hole is already closed. And now the .52 Cody Moore going to be the one that gets the shuffle. We're side by side the whole way through the field. And our leader gets shuffled out, Joseph Wright. He'll have to move all the way back to 27th to get back in line. That'll put Kyle Mays now in the lead. side by side with Steve Loving. 55 on the high side. The 27 down low. They're still 2 by 2 for the first 15 rows or more. Blake trying to make his way up to the front. He's down on the inside lane. A lot of position shuffling going on. Kyle Mays still able to hold that front position. Bobby Mays in the 5, the one giving him the push. These two work so well together. We've got some trying to make it work on the outside. James Kunkel and Derek Chaput trying to make a third lane work. The 48. He'll move in the low lane, or to the middle lane. The 37 is now stuck outside. Oh, one at the outside wall. That looks like the number 1. Yeah, quite a bit of damage to the outside of that truck as he's plowed that outside wall through the tri-oval. Every car still in the draft right now, except for just a couple. But one gets sent to the inside. That was Colin Willems. Blake checks up, trying to let him back in. Everybody continues to go forward. But these guys are going to lose a lot of time. Going to have to get single file, trying to catch back up. '72 of Cameron Austin right now in the lead. The high lane is working right now for these guys. Both those Mays brothers went down that inside lane. And now the outside lane just continually producing new leaders. That bottom lane fighting hard to see the 52 and the 49. That's Cody Moore and TJ Floyd on the high side. They're working their way up. The 19 as well, Brandon White. He moves up there, and they're now 3 wide. For the first 5 rows, and it's a wreck. The 52 into the outside wall. No caution. They're continually going forward. A lot of damage to the Cody Moore truck. Still no caution. See if we can see what happened there. It was right before this. Try and get a better look. Let's go from the chopper cam. And looks like the 49 and the 52 kind of just got disaligned. The 49 was given a push. They got unaligned. There's now a caution on the speedway. That sends the 49 up beside the 52 and the 52 into the outside wall. A lot of damaged race trucks in that one. The 66 involved. And here's what caused the caution. This was up front. Derek Regal, as well as Steve Loving, a couple of real tough contenders. They'll have to take their faster pair early in this one. Like the 84. The 86, I believe, get together. Maybe the 35, but the 27 is the one that gets the most damage. Few trucks went down the pit lane. A lot of trucks stay out. See if anybody comes around this time. The 55 of Kyle May's going to go down pit lane. Everyone but Cameron Austin looks like going to head down the pit lane, get fuel. Looks like fuel only on this stop right now. Will Witt chose to stay out, as well as Davis DeBenny. They'll be your new 1, 2, 3. Kyle May's the first truck that pitted. He's going to come out. He's going to be able to move up a couple of spots. Not sure what's going on there. First is Cameron Austin. And that's 72. Kyle Maysby's lined up second. James Kunkel in the 48 will be third. Bobby Mays fourth. Will Witt fifth. Davis DeBenny in seventh. Sixth, actually. I believe someone just towed. Derek Chaput, seventh. Michael Provault, Tyler Farrell, Nick Mather will round out the top 10. Mather really trying to save some fuel. So lights off the pace car. The double foul, that 81, I believe he's a lap down, so he'll have to fade to the back. This restart will be on the leader. It's kind of interesting at Talladega. When do you want to go? Because you've got a long ways from when the pace car pulls in to where the start-finish line is. And with super speedways, if you get separated too far, that could spell disaster as everyone gets a big run. They catch you, you tend to be a sitting duck. Most people choose to go closer to the green. So I see what Cameron Austin's got in mind for this restart. We still got 30 trucks on the lead lap. Pace car now pulls in pit road, and it's going to be on Cameron Austin. Slowly through the tri-oval. When's he gonna go? There he is, green flag. He waited for that green flag to fly before he went. These trucks get back up to speed. Truck's already dodging, get it back down to the inside. One of those is Will Witt in the 35. And the 49 of TJ Floyd, they scoot back. Behind this front group. There are 3 wide up here. The 31 and the 7 working well on the outside. Now the 5 of Bobby Mays. Trying to lead the 3rd lane to the front. Getting a push from the 31 of Blake Hensley. The 17 of Colin Willems also up on the high side. Cameron Austin holding it. Holding the lead in the bottom line. Kyle Mays in the middle, not able to really get anything going. Now Bobby moves to the middle lane, gets back. With Kyle, there they go. The 5, Bobby Mays into the outside wall. 2 trucks hard to the inside. No caution flying as they're off the racing surface. More wrecking, 82. Joseph Wright hard to the inside wall. Multiple crashes there. Yeah, it was Colin Willems. And the 82 didn't see each other. Go hard to the inside wall. Oh, head on for the 17. Still no caution. The wreck before that. Trying to find it. It was up here with the 5. See if we can see what happened. 48 moves up to try and get around the 72. The 72 comes up. And the 5 gets a big run right into the back of the 48, and they all go around. All this carnage, all these damaged cars, no caution. At one point there were 5 or 6 wide. See, these two just didn't see each other. Hard into the inside wall. Go back live. The 48 still out front. These guys are very spread out now, but the ones that are together are 3 wide. You're in this pack behind this front group. I'd be trying to get single file and catch. This 3 wide race is not the fastest way to go. 12 cars in the front group. Logan Hagerman, last one around. Now, actually, Logan Hagerman in the second group. That's Josh Hall in the 81 I'm seeing. He's a lap down. There's only 9 trucks in this front pack. Second pack should be able to catch him, led by Bobby Mays. A lot of trucks out here in this second group are quite damaged. Damage to the front of that one. Blake's been able to keep his clean. The 53 looks like he's pretty clean as well. Logan Hagerman, quite a bit of damage to the front of that truck. They're able to be pretty fast anyway. As they have caught the front pack. Everybody getting back together. The 53 immediately to the outside, 3 wide. Catching a slow truck on the inside. The 53 drives all the way to the lead, Carl Burke. He drops down to the middle lane. Blake Giglio now on the high side. Now he'll move down. Captures that middle lane, the 19, Brandon White. He's up 33 spots. Only got a few left to go to get that lead. And a crash. The 77 involved in this one. As well as the 28. We'll take a look from the sky cam. Yeah, the 28 comes way up the racetrack. Into the side of the 77. Sends the 77 around. Hard into the outside wall. 81 and Josh Hall involved. Big damage for the 77. Biggest victim. That crash for sure. Take one more look. Yeah, already sideways at that point. Yeah, comes up, gets him in the side. A lot of leaders now on the pit lane. Everyone in except for Nick Mather, who stays on the racetrack. Let's see who's the first car off. First off pit lane, Cameron Austin. Second, Blake Giglio. Brandon White comes off third. Josh Cole fourth. But Nick Mather going to be our leader as he did not pit. So Nick Mather out front, Josh Cole in second spot in the number 9. Cameron Austin's in third. Blake Giglio, familiar name there. No surprise to see him up front. Brandon White up 32 spots since we started. A lot of these guys have gained a lot of spots. Actually, every one of the top 16 has gained position since we started. So, brings new light to that whole strategy of staying in the back, letting all the carnage happen up front. Nick Mathers gained 20 spots. Josh Cole gained 27. Cameron Austin up 7 spots. Blake Giglio up 16. Brandon White up 32. Derek Riegels gained 1 spot. Tyler Farrell up 15 spots. Carl Burke up 8. Todd Mays up 14. Derek Chaput up 3 spots. TJ Floyd up 13 spots. Tyler Lugo Vickery, he's up 15. Zach McBride up 19. Cody Moore now up 11. And then we get to James Kunkel. He's lost 2 positions since the start. He's the first one on track that has not gained position since we went green. Nick Mather, they come around the back stretch. It'll be on Nick Mather this time. Josh Cole on the top side in the 9. 77 of Tyler Farrell. He'll be starting 3rd. Blake Giglio 4th. Brandon White in 5th. Derek Riegel fastest in practice in 6th spot. So got some good drivers up front. Nick Mather leading us off. We're almost to halfway, 22 of 50. Pace car off the speedway is now on Nick Mather. When does he choose to go? There goes green flag. For Nick Mather, great restart. Blake chooses to go right straight to the inside lane. He'll move into third. And right back to the outside. Blake Giglio running for the lead. Now with no one to push him, Nick Mather's going to hold on to the lead for a little while longer. They're all over the backstretch. Now Blake Giglio, new leader in the middle lane. Can he get to the bottom? Derek Regal giving a shove. We're used to that name today because he has been the fastest truck. Blake choosing to stay on the high side in front of the 86. That causes the 86 to get shuffled out. Now Blake back down in front of the 25. That's Todd Mays. Blake understands the outside's a little bit quicker right now, trying to keep that momentum back. He'll now choose to go to the inside with Todd Mays. Several in the front are 3 wide. The first 10 are just double file. Everyone trying to keep this race green. Now the 49 of TJ Floyd gets pushed into the lead. Todd Mays giving a big push to the 00 of Blake Giglio. Able to hold it out front for now. All comes down to that 48. Can he push the 49 enough? Not able to get it done right now. Blake Giglio, Todd Mays working well together on the bottom line. We're down to 25 to go. Halfway through this one. Most everybody right here in this front group. Logan Hagerman's moved back to 13th on the high side. Colin Willems, who was involved in that earlier wreck, right behind him there in the 17. Logan trying to get the high side to go. Nobody goes with him, so Logan going to get freight trained on the high side all by his lonesome. Alan Warnacki in the 33. Currently sits 20th spot. Just biding his time, trying to wait for these guys up front to crash out once again. Cody Moore now to the outside, trying to make this work once again. Fell victim to a huge crash the last time this happened. Bobby Mays outside, along with Colin Willems. Trying to make the high line work. Well, somebody jumps up there. That's the 82. That's Joseph Wright. Now he's going to surge to the front. This third lane, the outside lane, making a lot of momentum up top. This from the inside of Colin Willems, number 17, currently 10th, third on the high lane. Oh, these trucks getting a little antsy outside. 82 moves down, gets back up to the outside. There goes one around. That's the 37 of Derek Chaput. Caution out. Not sure if he hit anything or not. Let's take a look. Yeah, not sure he realized the 53 was there, as they were 4 wide right down into the front bumper. Not really anywhere for the 53 to go. The 37 loops it around, does touch the 19. Not a lot of damage, but enough. You should be able to continue, though. No hits to the front end. That's what really matters in these trucks, is getting hits on the front side. Yeah, he'll be able to continue with that. Just some spoiler damage up top. Out front, is anybody going to pit? They may be able to make it from here. Blake looked like he was going to stay out, but now he's putting that nose towards the inside of pit lane. Let's see who all goes in. There's Blake. Yeah, everyone down pit lane right now. Nobody choosing to stay out. Maybe close to making it to the end from here. Getting ready to go green flag. Had several guys topping off there. Davis DeBenny out front. James Kunkel out second spot now. Todd Mays, Colin Willems, Nick Mather, that's your top five. Actually, Bobby Mays is going to be in the fifth spot. The first car that topped off on that stop was 25th position of Blake Giglio. So we'll have to see if he's going to be able to make it to the end from here. See if some of these guys in front of him can't do that. Davis DeBenny hasn't controlled one of these restarts yet. We'll see how he does. Green flag and the outside line goes. The inside line doesn't go. Man, that's unfortunate for the 28 and the 25 who had made their way up to the top two in the bottom lane. I'll put James Kunkel first and Colin Willems in second. TJ Floyd up on the high side. TJ knows how to get around on these super speedways. TJ's now your new leader. You got the 53 looking high. Both the top two move to the inside lane. That leaves it wide open for the 53 of Carl Burke. Cody Moore giving him a push. Now the high lane coming in. Joseph Wright up there in the 82. Getting a big push from Brandon White. They're 3 wide for the first 20 spots. TJ Floyd and Will Witt down on the inside, trying to hold those first 2 spots. .48 moves up into the middle lane. Causes a little bit of a checkup. Everyone able to get going. Carl Burke bails, goes to the inside. Now Colin Willems up to the high lane. Mather goes with him. Three wide all the way around this racetrack. Multiple laps now, they've been able to hold it. Colin Willems now door to door with the leader, 49 of TJ Floyd, 16 of Nick Mather, giving the push on that high side. Not much help behind. They're starting to catch him now. That's the 48. The high lane is kind of dissolved. Brandon White, the only one left up there now. Caution. I'm back in the pack. Not real sure what it was for. Right there, the 84. And the 72 come together. Not real sure on that one. It looks like the 72 came down into the 84. He goes right down into the side of the 76. So some damage now to the 76, the 84, the 29 gets a little bit of it as well. The 84 gets the most of it. Our front runners are saving fuel, some of them diving down the pit lane. Blake Hensley in. Derek Chaput in. Blake Giglio comes back in to top off. Ryan Merle Jr., Davis DeBenny, he was up front. Brandon White in, Michael Provault. Tyler Lugo Vickery in as well. Scott Hess, he's in. Actually quite a bit of damage to that truck, especially on the right side. I think Logan Hagerman was the first one that pitted and topped off. He's 18th spot. Jay Floyd up front, him and Will Witt working so well together. Come around, get 12 to go. The lights should come off. We should go green with only 11 laps left. Has anybody got anything for TJ Floyd and Will Witt? TJ got quite the history of winning these super speedway races. A lot of people think super speedway racing is just a game of chance. But when you've got people like Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt, so many people who've gone through. Denny Hamlin wins a lot of super speedway races. TJ Floyd in this series has certainly been one of those guys who's been able to get it done. On the super speedways, now we're double file. Who's going to be the biggest challenger with the two of TJ Floyd and Will Witt split up here? We'll have to see if they work together to get back in line. Colin Willems is up there, the 53 of Carl Burke. He's made quite a few moves. Cody Moore, can't count him out. Currently 5th spot. 6th is Nick Mather. James Kunkel in 7th. Alan Warnacki, he's moved his way up into the 8th position. Zach McBride. In the 46, but got the 3 truck going. Joseph Wright up there as well. He can make some moves to get up here, even though he's got some damage on that truck. Derek Regal, very fast. Currently just outside of the top 10. We'll have to see if he's able to get it done. Pace car off. He goes early to 35, jumps to the inside lane. Man, TJ went way early on that. Green flag. As the whole field gets single file. Colin Willems now to the outside, getting pushed by Cody Moore on the high lane. Now 5 trucks up high, only 3 trucks in the bottom. They get separated. One goes high, one goes low. Colin Willems, Cody Moore working well together up on that high side. Of course, the duo, the TJ Floyd and Will Witt down low. Nobody's been able to get around them once they got the lead. Can Cody Moore and Colin Willems change that? You've got 2 guys that work so well together. It's hard to beat them on a restrictor plate, but right now, Colin Willems has got the nose out front. Will he be able to move to the inside? Not going to be able to get it done as those 2 on the bottom keep the lead, but we've got a caution on the speedway. May have been in front of those guys. 81 and the 77 come together. Got 77 enters up. Net code involved in that one. If you take a look, yeah, the 77 comes up a little bit, but if you notice, they never quite touch. If we can find the camera that'll show it. Yeah, they never quite touch. The 81 goes around hard into the outside wall. The 31 of Blake Hensley gets it. Blake Giglio gets through. Those 2 trucks with blown engines, and the 29, the 19. Hagerman, able to miss it for the most part. The 28 goes around as well. Quite a few damaged trucks at the back of the pack. So on this restart, Floyd and Witt are going to be nose to tail. That's good for them. TJ may be having to save a little bit down on the apron. He's been out there the longest. Actually, everybody's been out there about 12 laps of the front runners. All of the top 8 at least. Zach McBride's made his way into the top 10 in 9th spot. Well, we haven't talked about a whole lot, who's having a good night and having a good run right now. Alan Warnacki as well in the 33. Both of those guys having phenomenal nights. They can just get a couple more spots on this last restart, maybe 2. Todd Mays is 12th right now. Keith Miller currently 13th. Tyler Farrell in 14th spot. Blake Giglio sits 15th. We'll have to see how this restart goes, because last time TJ Floyd goes real early, gets the whole field strung out. And this was that last restart. See, the 49 goes way early, and the whole field gets strung out. Single file. We'll have to see if that's what TJ Floyd chooses to do again. Maybe the smart way to go. We'll only have 6 laps left when we go green here in the Pelican Snoballs Superspeedway Series. Half a lap left, then we'll go green. Colin Williams has been the #1 contender to try and beat TJ Floyd, but with Will Witt really being the driving force behind TJ Floyd, nobody's been able to really get around him. Colin's been able to get a nose out a couple of times, but Cody Moore, he's driven his way back up to 4th spot. Can he be the one to bring it home? Always finds himself up here, and TJ Floyd already gone. Green flag. He goes early, but the outside lane was able to stay together a little bit better. Are they going to be able to get a run on the outside of TJ Floyd before Will Witt can get back to him? That looks like that may be what happens. Inside lane now getting formed. TJ Floyd going to be able to hold on. Colin Williams still up on the high side. Cody Moore giving it his all to push Colin Willems up to the lead. Will Witten, the 35, has been impressive, able to hold that 49 in the lead on the bottom side. We're down to the last 5 laps. Got one moving to the third lane. That's Todd Mays. Couple choosing to go with him. Blake Giglio's up on the high lane. And nobody has anything for TJ Floyd and Will Witt on the bottom. TJ Floyd leads another one. Oh, Carl Burke goes sideways. Will he be able to get back in? They're going to go 4 wide as they go around the 53, and he blends back in the middle of the corner. Impressive driving from all these guys. One up in the outside wall. That's the 33 of Warnacki, and they go around up front. Oh, big crash. Let's take a look from the chopper cam. Go back a little bit further. As they're 3 wide, Warnacki comes off the wall. It looks like this 00 may have moved up a little bit there. Turns the 25 down into the 46. It's hard to tell when everybody's 4 wide. Yeah, that looks like it may have been on the 00. But Todd hard into the inside wall. But through all that exchange, Colin Willems was able to get the lead. He's going to control this restart. That'll put TJ Floyd and Will Witt on the outside. Colin Willems, Cody Moore down low. Couple more laps around this super speedway. Colin Willems going to be the control car. He's your leader right now. TJ Floyd has led a lot of laps here at the end, but got past just right there at the end. Right before that caution come out, Colin was ahead. Cody Moore, he's in third right now in that 52. Will Witt's in the 35. It's really a 2-on-2 battle, but Nick Mather, he's had a great night tonight. Currently in the top 5. James Kunkel in 6th. Joseph Wright has moved his way up into 7th position. 8th is currently Blake Giglio. Ninth spot, Carl Burke, after getting loose, going down onto the apron, able to get it back out on track. Kyle Mays in the 55, he'll round out your top 10, but Derek Chaput, Cameron Austin, Logan Hagerman, Josh Cole, Michael Proval, all having great nights as well, remaining in the top 15. This will be our first attempt at a green-white checker. Makes you wonder how many laps of extra fuel do some of these guys have. If we continue to have green-white checkers, it's a long way around this track. They've been out there 18 laps right now. Giglio, the best on fuel. So now that Colin Willems is the control car, when is he going to go? We've seen TJ Floyd go very early twice. Is he going to make TJ wait? Is he going to do the same thing? Is he going to go early? All four of those guys in the same race chat right now. Waiting for this pace car to come off the speedway, and it's going to be on Colin Willems for a green-white checker. Who's going to get it? Where is it going to go? And he goes. The 17 of Colin Willems is... He goes, green flag, the 52 of Cody Moore right behind him. Those two on the outside, TJ Floyd, Will Witt, they'll fall back a little bit. Will they be able to push their ways back up there? Three on three now. Colin Willems out front, Cody Moore second. Here comes Floyd and Witt on the outside. Side by side for the first four positions. Looked like Blake wanted to go to the high lane, but there was nobody to go with him. Colin Willems and Cody Moore on the bottom. They're the quickest. White flag, final lap. And the Ricky Bobby 133. TJ Floyd, Will Witt on the high side. Colin Willems and Cody Moore down low. Blake Giglio up in the high lane trying to make something work with Kyle Mays. Blake may get there, but it's side by side for the lead. Who's going to be able to get the run out of 4? TJ Floyd trying to get the side draft. Colin Willems on the low lane. Cody Moore with a big push. They're going to come by side. Colin Willems. Big wreck behind. Colin Willems going to be your winner. TJ Floyd second. Cody Moore comes home third spot. TJ Floyd, he'll finish second. Cody Moore will come home third spot. But Colin Willems going to be the winner in this one. He'll win in the Throttle Up Racing Network debut for the Pelican Snowball Super Speedway Series. We'll wait for Colin to do his burnout. Big celebration for Colin Willems. Knows how to do them, that's for sure. He's won quite a few races. Big donuts for Colin Willems. So we get a word with our third place finisher, Cody Moore. Hey, Cody, this is Dakota in broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Hey, man, you were, seemed like it was 2-on-2, you and Colin versus Witt and TJ, but you were able to push Colin for the win there at the end. Just wasn't able to get it done for yourself.
Yeah, I kind of know those guys up there, so I was willing to work with Colin to push him to the win there rather than make a big move and wreck him. Those other two guys, I've never met them in my life. I don't know who they are. We definitely weren't working with them, though.
Well, you was involved in a wreck earlier. Not sure about lap 10, able to drive your way back up to the front. Was you being extra careful there at the end? I see you go back to the high lane like you hadn't even wrecked.
Yeah, I mean, no fear, man. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. Dave pulled out in front, and TJ was pushing me, and I just didn't get on the radio quick enough to tell TJ we were checking up, and we kind of got into one there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I think that's on me, but yeah, I was able to drive back up through the field pretty quick, and luckily I found some teammates, and we were able to bring it home.
Well, you did a good job driving back up to the front. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I want to definitely give a shout out to Michael Falk Racing Designs. He did my paint tonight. He does awesome work. Anyone hit him up if you need paints. And first off, second off, everyone's got to thank Dylan for this. It's an amazing event. He put a lot of hard work into this. So, Dylan, we really appreciate it, man. We had a blast, and we're glad it worked out. And then, yeah, just my family, my wife, and my mom right now is in the hospital, but she's today she got better. She got a little better, so we're keeping her in our thoughts.
Well, that's good, man. So good job, and we'll be back here next week.
Thanks, Dakota. You did a great job.
Thank you. All right, now second place finisher, TJ Floyd. Hey, TJ, it's Dakota, broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Sure.
Hey, man, you are really good on these super speedways. Every time we come to one of these, I expect to see you up in the top 2 or 3, and you're no different today. Led a lot towards the end, but caution fell right when Colin was in the lead is kind of unfortunate for you. Couldn't quite get back around. And what did it look like for you out there?
Yeah, exactly that. I came over the radio and was like, how did Colin get in front of me? I just knew the bottom line on the restarts, I think, were going to be the place to be. But I had Will behind me giving me a huge shove, and he just got me in the left rear just a slight bit coming into turn 3, which I think killed our momentum on the high side. But I'm just glad I finished the race after using my quick fast repair on like lap 10. So pretty happy about that.
Yeah, you and Will were working really well together, and there towards the end, it seemed like it was kind of a 2-on-2. I knew it was going to be one of you four that come home with the win, but yeah, you come home second, man. Super fast at these super speedways. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Just a big shout out to 76 operators, my wife for letting me race, and then thanks for throwing up the broadcast here, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely, and we'll be seeing you again, I'm sure, because you're so good on these super speedways.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Have a good one. All right, and the man of the hour, our race winner, Colin Willems. Hey, Colin, this is Dakota in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Dakota, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, doing good, man. You get out there. Cody Moore pushes you out into the lead right as the caution comes out, and you get to control some of these restarts at the end. What did your race look like? I know you were involved in maybe a couple of incidents, one where the caution didn't come out, and I didn't quite see what happened to you because I had to get back up to the action, but you were able to stay on the lead lap, and that proved to be pretty important.
No, I got blown up earlier there, and the caution didn't come out, so I had to come in and take a fast repair. I did end up losing a lap, but was fortunate enough to get the lucky dog, and then work my way back up from there.
Oh, well, see, pretty impressive comeback story there. But you go all the way back to the front, get back into the lead. What's the secret on controlling these restarts at Talladega?
Being able to trust everyone around you. I was in the chat with the top 4 or 5 there, and we were timing it to make sure we could get off clean. That's more important to me than getting a jump, is making sure we get off clean. Nobody's wrecking everybody, because that's just going to create another yellow, and you can't finish a race under yellow and when you're on the first green white checker. So yeah, clean restarts were crucial there.
Yeah, well, great job, man. You come home with the victory. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
I got a lot of people I got to thank. Everybody who worked with me moving up through the field, Bobby Mace, Blake Hensley, but most importantly, I got to thank TJ Floyd, Will Witt, Nick Mather, and Cody Moore for working with us up front there and making sure we got a good, clean finish. Also got to thank the bot squad for coming out, Cassie as always, Cora as well. And you, Dakota, for picking this up. But the biggest thank you tonight for me goes out to Mr. Dylan Redding, making this all happen and giving us a good place to race.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good luck going forward. We'll be back here on our network next week, and good luck, buddy.
All right, thanks, buddy. Good talking to you.
You too, man. All right, let's see if we can get a word with Dylan Redding. He's moved up into the waiting room. Hey, Dylan, this is Dakota in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
10-4, Dakota. This is Dylan. I hear you loud and clear.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm on cloud 9 right now. I felt like that was a good show, and all these guys came out tonight and put some faith in me, put some faith in you, and I think they delivered. It was a good race, and yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, it was certainly a good race. A lot of green flag 3-wide racing, and but everybody when they got in here to their interviews, thanked you. I want to thank you, man, for stepping out in faith and putting all this together, and it was a good race.
Hey, yeah, I wish I could take all the credit, but these guys came together. And they wanted to race, and I just provided the platform for them to jump in and put on a show for us. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be back next Thursday.
Sounds good. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yep, thanks.
All right, that was the man of the hour, Dylan Redding. Well, we'll be back here next Thursday. We'll be following this Pelican Snowball Superspeedway series every Thursday night. And, of course, Saturday night we'll be at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Southern Excitement Racing League. And Sunday night we'll be at Sonoma at the road course. So everybody tune in Saturday night, Sunday night. And I appreciate you for stopping by tonight. And we will see y'all next time.